Hi, I'm Melissa. At SoGoSurvey, we've undergone a culture quest recently, helping to refine and define our vision and values. This is a really exciting project for us, and we'd love to share the results with you. Whether you're having similar conversations yourself, or you're just starting to think about it, culture is something that defines who you are every single day, and it's something that's worth your attention. So, spend a few minutes with us. We'll take a look. So we've all seen on organizations' website their mission statement, vision statement, values, that kind of thing. It might seem a little bit trite or unimportant, but having this conversation internally, as well as being able to bring those values and those vision to external view, is more important than you might think. This is obviously a really important process, so it's something to start thinking about. How is it going to work in your organization? Planning, of course, feedback from all the right stakeholders, and revision so it's the right fit. We know that this is an ongoing conversation, so it can happen before you start your next business, within the course of the life of an organization, or even towards the end of an organization that's going through some rebranding or even acquisition, that kind of a conversation. So framing questions are a really good place to start no matter what stage you're in. So who are we? Who do we want to be? And where do we want to go next? We know it's one of my favorite lines. If you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. So, does it matter? Absolutely. Let's talk about, first of all, what are these terms that we're talking about? First of all, values. Real values, not just things we put on the website, but things we practice every day, guide the way an organization treats its stakeholders. So these are beliefs put into practice. Mission statement, of course, here, it identifies an organization's reason for existence. What is the main goal? What is the mission, of course, to be achieved? And vision, very often much higher level, a higher level statement here that talks about what happens if that mission is accomplished. What will be the projected results? Again, a little bit high level sometimes too, but that is exactly what we're aiming for. It's not just the work we do, but it's where we're trying to go. So having this conversation often, vision, mission, values, all of these pieces are really helpful in making sure that we're all on the same page, and they can definitely have positive impacts on our common growth in terms of our strategy, decisions that we're making, so we're all on the same page. So here's the process that we went through internally. First of all, we did some looking out, investigating companies that we admire, organizations that have it together, things that they're looking at that we espouse as well too, and trying to find out what are some of the values that those organizations identify. Of course, we're also looking backwards to our own history and our own past. Of course, we have vision. Of course, we have values. And these are things that have continued to evolve over time. So that organizational sort of conversation often starts with the CEO, the founder, whoever are the C-suite executives, especially those, even doesn't have to be C-suite executives, those who've been around for a long time and they know how you started as an organization. From there we went, and this is definitely a recommendation, have that conversation with others, being able to sort of compile all of those pieces together internally, and then have that internal conversation, like an internal feedback survey. No surprise, it's something that we're looking forward to all the time. Diverse perspectives of the entire team. And with all of that information in mind, where are we going? So what have we learned? What have we decided on? Is there sufficient support to maintain? And how will we move forward? So we looked at this, our vision statement we came with, very high level, the world's best feedback platform to power the world's smartest decisions. We eventually ended up deciding to stick with a vision statement instead of a mission because our work is aspirational. The work that we're doing is not just a thing, building a thing, but it's to do something to empower people. And our values as well, security, quality, creativity, and service. And obviously a compilation of the priorities, the shared beliefs, the shared priorities and values of everyone in our organization and where we're aiming to be. So I could spend a lot of time talking on these, but we're just touching on them specifically today. So now what? Of course, this goes into rolling it out into practice. Of course, this is now a part of our onboarding, that people brought on board know our vision, know our values, know what they're being, what they're aiming for, what they're striving for, and what we are together all aspiring to. This is now you can find on our website, internal and external marketing, focusing on these values and visions throughout internal programming, and also celebrating our successes in these areas, whether it's sort of impromptu positive feedback or formal recognition. the idea that we're celebrating the successes in value areas and in achieving this vision does definitely reinforce that growth. So we'd love to know what you found out in your own company culture survey. Once you have a chance to read the full blog here, please feel free to share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you, and also to understand a little bit more about what's happening in your company culture and what you're doing to uncover your hidden open secrets. Thanks so much for joining. I look forward to seeing you again soon. In the meantime, connect with us on social media at SoGoSurvey and share your Culture Quest stories, or visit our website, SoGoSurvey.com. See you next time.